Okay, so we're in the kitchen. I have the basil soaking in water. You need enough water that the basil doesn't hit the bottom of your sink, so any silt or dirt can go to the bottom. And just make sure you pat it all down in, and then you allow it to just rest. That will allow all the particles to go to the bottom, and then that'll take care of that. Now we've already had this resting for about a half an hour, so we're going to just gently scoop this up like so, and then I have an edge sheet pan with a towel. We're just going to lay it out, so we're going to do this with all of it. Apologize for the fast movements here. And that was a weed. We're going to let that go. So here we're going to just spread it out. So that way it'll all dry as best it can. So we have paper towel. I'm just going to pat it dry. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry. Okay? And that's all we're doing. I usually flip it because the other side's still pretty dry. And I just kind of scrunch it a little bit, gently. You don't want to bruise it. You got to remember, basil is very tender. Okay. And that being done, so we get rid of that. Now I've got a gallon Ziploc bag. It's labeled. It says basil, first picking, 2020. Now, like I said in the garden, we're going to have upwards of 3 to 4 pickings. So I always try to label it so that way I'm using the first thing that goes in the freezer first. Okay? So we're going to just pack it in. I'll squeeze the air out and it'll go in the freezer. And that's how we take care of basil.